Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Catherine and I post everyday lifestyle videos including reading, plant shopping, everything about my life. Yeah, in this video I'm gonna be reading The Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I am pretty sure you've heard about this book unless you live under a rock. This has been everywhere. This is the most popular book on Book Talk. This is the most popular book on YouTube. Everybody and their mother seems to be reading it now, and I've heard mixed things about it actually. Some people love it and claim it to be the new Hunger Games and Harry Potter and all of that amazing literature. And some people say it's absolutely horrible, it's absolute. So I want to read for myself and see if it's any good, and we will discuss, and I will include spoilers as well. If you've read this book, comment down below if you liked it. And yeah, I haven't started it yet. I'm gonna start it today. Fingers crossed I can fly through this because it's a big book and I don't want to spend the next couple of weeks reading it. So hopefully I can read it in the next couple days. Okay, so I'm 15 pages in and I already have a full page of notes, so it feels like the author is trying to imitate Susan Collins's writing style from The Hunger Games. Literally, the first chapter feels like I'm inside Katniss Everdeen's head in the first chapter of Hunger Games, and I don't know, hopefully in the next chapters Violet becomes her own personality, but at this point it feels like she is the second Katniss Everdeen, but obviously there is no one like Katniss Everdeen. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this book gets better, but I mean, it's only the beginning. Another thing is that there's a lot of similar details with other books. For example, I know it's a very minor thing, but it's still like a flashback to the Hunger Games or Divergent or other dystopian fantasy books. So, for example, the Hunger Games were originally created to punish districts for what they did and for them going against capital. And in this book, for example, the parents did something in the past that we don't know about as readers. There's a lot of questions, by the way, but the kids are punished for it and they have to study in this academy even if they don't want it. And so yeah. And then the third thing is I like Xaden. He has been mentioned once, but I already like him and I feel like there is gonna be a love triangle. I will definitely be Team Xaden, and yeah, I don't know. I will continue this book and update you maybe in about 100 pages. I don't want this video to be 15 minutes long, so I'll probably update you every 50 to 100 pages to let you know what I think. I knew it! I freaking knew that the black dragon is gonna choose her. The moment when they talked about him in the classroom, I was like, he is choosing Violet, and now she helped the golden one, and I think that's the reason why the black one chose her. And oh my god, that was a really cool scene. I really enjoyed the action-packed scenes in this book, and yeah, that was a really cool moment. Okay, I'm 200 pages in, it's time for another update, and I freaking hate Dane. I cannot. He annoys me so much that I just want to throw this book against the wall, because he is just the kind of person who will protect you even after you show them that you are strong enough, and it's just toxic because he doesn't believe in her even after she is showing him and everyone else around her that she is strong enough and that she is brave enough and smart enough. And I'm gonna become dragon and have smoke coming out of my ears soon because I just literally hate every scene where I see Dane. I understand that you are trying to be protective and that you are doing it from perspective of love, but no. And now in this last chapter, he kissed her and she understood that she doesn't want it, and I'm like, yes, Yes. So, like I enjoy love triangles, but realistic love triangles where you cannot decide between the two love interests. But here it's like so clear that she has to be with Xaden. She is still not with him and they're still like enemies, but it's just so clear that Dane is not the one for her. But I'm actually glad that this book is giving me emotions, and because like I've heard how bad it is and everything, and there is still a lot of questions about world building and everything else, but I like how this book makes me feel. I even if I feel annoyed and angry, this book makes me feel, because a lot of books don't. And yeah, like I'm smiling when she's with Xaden, I'm angry when she's with Dane, and I'm gonna try to finish this book in the next couple days. I want to finish it in July, so today is 28th of July, so I still have like 300 something pages for the next 3 days, which is absolutely doable if I go at this speed, so yeah. Okay, I think it's time to wrap up this book and this video, and I have to say that I feel very disappointed. It's not that my expectations were too high, and so it's my own fault that I was disappointed in this book. To be honest, when I first started reading this book, my expectations were under the ground and it still felt disappointing. And it's not a secret that I liked it at the beginning. You saw it at the beginning of the vlog. I was like, yes, I really love Xaden. I love Violet. It's like a really cool story. It's a really cool idea. I love dragons. It was a really cool story for the first 250 pages. Okay, for the first 250 pages I was absolutely in love with this book, and I had a lot of emotions, and I was feeling angry and happy and sad, and so this book was making me feel emotions. And when a book does that, it means that a book is good, and I love the book. And then something happened, and to be honest, when I was on page like 400, I was like, the last 100 pages could have been cut short. It was just so much water, like so many unnecessary things in my opinion. Then past 400, I was just like struggling to get through, and to be honest, that insta spice between Xaden and Violet, like they hated each other and then suddenly they were in each other's beds. I gave it 2 stars, and I don't think I will continue with the series, unfortunately. I really wanted to like it, but then I also read a few reviews on Goodreads that opened my eyes to how cliche and copy-paste this book is to other books. So yeah, I feel like this book could have been way shorter, and with this length, I feel like this book could have been a lot deeper if the author developed Violet's character, Violet's background, the whole world building. There is still a lot of questions, and I understand that they may be answered in the next books in the series, but do I want to read the second book to answer some of my questions that should have been talked about in the first book? No. I don't want to waste my time on the second book if I didn't really enjoy the first one. It was an average book for me. And of course I see why people like this book. There was like enemies to lovers, spice with Xaden, there were dragons, there was fantasy world. It is an enjoyable book, but unfortunately, it was just not for me. I gave 2 stars on Goodreads. It's more like a 2.5 because of Xaden. I felt like Xaden's character, it was really interesting. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was interesting to watch, and don't forget to like this video and comment what were your thoughts on the Fourth Wing, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Bye!